So we are looking at a few things now. First things we look at is basically check the configuration of the board. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. So this basically is your character array of 8 spaces, 9 spaces. Let's see. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Yeah, there you go. 9 spaces. So assuming I am putting a 0, O, 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 then this is essentially in. So this will be 0, 1, 2. In this array, this shows 0, 0, 0. Now assuming I want to check for that, then I'm going to check if board 0 is equal to, you can actually check x and board 1 is equal to x and board 2 is equal to x or O essentially in this case. In this case it will be O, so we can write the same thing. We can write board 0 is equal to O and board 1 is equal to O and 2 is equal to O. So this essentially tells us that this happens. Now the next thing we can actually do is the diagonal essentially. So this is O, this is O, this is O. So we are checking for these guys. So we check for board 0 equal to O and board 4 equal to O, and we check for board 8 equal to O essentially. So essentially 0, this will be 0, 4 is 0 and 8 is 0. So in this array that basically checks. So we can check for that. Similarly, we can check for this, we can check for this, we can check for this. So we're going to be checking for all of those. Like assuming I want to check for this guy, like this one. So I'm going to check for essentially index 1. I'm going to check for index 4. I'm going to check for index 7. All of them need to be equal to O, or all of them need to be equal to X. Essentially, so the one thing. Now that is basically checking for that. Now assuming I wanted to create a new board. So what will happen is I'm going to make all of these to be equal to blank. So I'm going to go through all of them and I'm going to take that array and clean it up. So all of them will have nothing in there. So I'll put a character which has got nothing in there, so that if I am putting anything in there, it doesn't overwrite that. So that said, that's what we're going to do for this lesson.